guys, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. I am Kelly and I'm so glad that you're here for Dumping Debt Friday and I get to answer your questions, which I am so thrilled about. I absolutely love answering your questions and just interacting with you guys. It's so much fun and I get such a joy out of it. It is one of my favorite videos to do in the month and I get to do it twice a month, so which is even better. So if you have a question for me or a money win, please leave it down below in the description box and I'll be sure to answer it in an upcoming video. And if you are new to my channel, welcome my channel. I'm sorry guys, but I am just blown away by how my channel is growing. I'm getting so close to 10,000 subscribers, which is just crazy to me. It's just mind-blowing. So thank you so much for your support, and I am so thankful for all of you, each and every one of you that comment and subscribe and share and like and everything. It just means the world to me. You guys feel like family. And I am just so thankful, so thankful for you guys. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm all about living life well on a budget. And I call this Dumping Debt Friday. And I started this when I was still in debt and dumping that debt. Now that I'm debt free, I wanted to continue with it. I want to keep the name because I wanted to motivate you guys that are still in debt. Or if you're saving for your emergency fund, to motivate you for that, or investing, or whatever step you're on. Or building wealth and giving on baby step 7, whatever it is, I want to still be able to motivate you guys. All right, so let's jump into the questions. First question is from Megan, and she says, "Hey Kelly, another awesome video. I was wondering if the next Dumping Debt Friday you could talk about how you stay motivated on baby step 3. I feel like I lost my momentum after completing at baby step 2. This is a struggle. I've heard so many people talk about this. I've personally felt this a little bit as well of, you're so in the head of getting out of debt. And for us, after we got out of debt, of then saving for the wedding, have that end goal of, I want to be debt free. I want to get married. And then afterward, just kind of like, all right, we're saving a bunch of money and not doing anything with it. There's no high, there's no thrill in that. So what I would recommend is getting a debt-free chart, doing those, getting something else that's going to motivate you, coming up with a small money win or small reward when you get to baby step 3 or halfway through baby step 3. Say, all right, after we get here, we're going to take this small out-of-town trip, or we're going to go to this fancy restaurant, or we're going to buy a new pair of jeans, or whatever it may be. Something that you look forward to and saying, okay, at this point, I'm going to do this. Or when we pay it, or when we reach our max, our end of our baby step 3, we're going to do this and have that reward. Also, maybe have something else that you're saving for. We're doing baby step 3. We're also saving for a new car. So the more money that I put to baby step 3, the more money I can put to my car. And it's so fun of knowing that we're counting down that. And just, a few months, like 6 months from now, we're going to be able to pay cash for a car. And it's so exciting. So just have maybe something else that you're looking forward to buying, something that you're looking forward to saving up with. That'll be a really good motivation for you. Next question is from April Holly Smith from the Frugal Home. And she says, what is the total goal for your baby step 3? And we are going to be saving a total of $25,000 for our baby step 3, which is really exciting. And that is a 6-month fully funded emergency fund. So it's going to be crazy to have that much cash in the bank and just have it sit there and collect interest. You know what? I'm okay with that. All right, next one is AW asked, I definitely feel like I'm like Jayme. I like to do a lot of spending and eating. I was wondering how he was able to save and stay within his means while he was single. Did he set aside money first to save? Yes. So he, especially when we were saving for the money, he did set money aside, and that he knew that he had to contribute this amount to the wedding fund. But other than that, there wasn't much money going to savings. Before he met me, he was not a saver at all. He didn't save. He pretty much just spent all his money and then spent all his money. He did have like an automatic transfer of, I think, like $50 a month, but that was pretty much it to savings. So saving is definitely new for him. And sometimes a struggle, but it's been good. Next question is from Tanya M. And she says, hi Kelly, when you use cash envelopes, do you keep your receipts to reconcile your budget? It seems that you use the exact amount of spending in your reconciliation versus the amount you stuff in your envelopes. Am I right in saying that? Absolutely. So I have two sections in my wallet. Other than my cash envelopes, I have a unlogged receipts section and a logged receipts section. So even though I'm using cash envelopes, I still like to have it to the penny in my budget because I am type A with my budget. Other things I'm super type B, but with my budget I am type A. So I like to have the receipts logged right there for me, and then anything else that goes in, once it's logged, it goes into the not logged section. So it's just easier that way for me. Also, if I'm buying for multiple categories, I can divvy it up there in the receipt as well. If I go to Costco, that's a big one. Sometimes it's, stuff for the car. Sometimes it's groceries. Sometimes it goes in from a sinking fund. So that way I can just divvy it up in the budget. Next question is from Hannah Jensen. And she says, "Hi Kelly, I've been watching your channel for a while, but was curious, were you debt-free before you started saving for your wedding? I'm currently in baby step 2, but saving a wedding in October. It is a struggle not to put that money towards debt. Love your videos." No, I was not debt-free before I started the wedding. And actually, I was exact opposite. I struggled with putting money towards debt. I wanted to put it just towards the wedding. But that was my personality. I wanted, this dream wedding, and I wanted to just make sure I was not taking out any more debt. Any debt that I currently had, it was tangible. I was able to, work on paying it off, but I just want to make sure I wasn't taking out more debt and have this wedding and just get more and more into debt. That was something I really, really made sure I didn't have. So I just, start when before I paid off my debt, every chunk of money, say I had $1,000 left over from side hustles and different things like that, half of it would go to debt and half of it would go to the wedding fund, so that it was split evenly with the 500 and 500. And that way it was just fair, and it just made sure I was staying on track with it. But if you are planning on getting married, anytime, I tell so many people this, start saving for your wedding. Even if it's $25 a month, start saving. Because if you're going to want to get married one day, start saving now. It doesn't matter if you're engaged. It doesn't matter. I wish I'd started saving years ago. And that way I would have a little chunk of cash to put towards it and start that momentum going of saving for my wedding. All right, next question is from Allie Butler. And she says, "Why does your husband get so much more pocket money than you?" Great question. So, he is a free spirit. He is a spender. This is very, very new to him, of being on this budget, cash flowing everything. And so I really don't want to quench him. We're married, we're making decent money. Actually, we're making great money, more money than we ever have before in our careers. And I don't want him to feel so constricted of, always having to ask, well, can I go out here? Can I go out there? And, me checking his bank account and be like, why'd you spend money on this? Why'd you spend money on that? I don't want to mother him. I don't want to limit him so much. We're debt free, guys. And this is something that I've gotten some slack from. And, of why are you spending so much on that? Why are you spending so much of that? And if we were in debt and paying off our debt or saving for the wedding, it'd be completely different. He wouldn't be spending this much on eating out. But we're not. We're debt free. We're, working on baby step 3. We're saving cash for a new car, and we're able to do so much. And we want to enjoy some of our money. We want to have some nice things and go out to eat. And going out to eat is a really big thing for him. That's part of the culture of him growing up. And it's also a very big social aspect for him. That's the way that he enjoys his time with his friends. And with his coworkers, he's new to this company and just getting to know his coworkers. So I said, you know what? We're not in debt. It's okay. Go out, have some fun. And it's been working out. All right. Time for some money wins. So I am so proud of this one. This is from my dear, dear friend Julie from Living Large in Lifetime. And she is just such an inspiration with me with the Weight Watchers. And I'm so excited that she's getting her money on track and asking so many questions, and it's just so awesome to see. So she says, "Totally working on it. Yes, it feels so good. We paid off a snowball today. That feels really good." So congratulations, Julie. I'm so, so proud of you. You are kicking Dad's butt. I cannot wait for another snowball to be paid and just to say bye, bye. And I'm so excited. So So guys, if you have any questions or money wins, please leave them down below in the comments, and I will be able to answer in an upcoming video. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.